stupid.
Boy,
It's like
it's gonna be our fault. Again,
three
isn't it?
lines, three things I have to click. We'll do a little. So I imported everyone's, re-imported your guys' characters from D&D Beyond. Oh, actually, I didn't do tiers yet. Let me just do that real quick. Because I'm expecting that y'all are like using D&D Beyond to update your character sheet in a permanent fashion, and then this is just a temporary situation here.
I believe so.
I've just been using Foundry, and then whenever there's like big stuff is when I update it.
Okay. Okay. All your spells are gonna reset. As I told Parthenax and Morningstar, you'll notice that the UI on the character sheet's a little bit funky right now, and that's because Foundry updated their system. The person that was the manager of the module that made the clean 5e sheets did not update it, and there was a compatibility issue, so I had to disable the module. I also had to disable the module where it tells you how far you can move, like that ruler tool.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. So I'm just giving you a heads up if you're wondering. But I was able to get like 90% of the modules re-enabled.
Yep. Never update on a Friday.
Yeah, I updated it. Thank goodness I updated this morning, and then I opened it and everything's like, it wouldn't even start the server. And I was like, oh no. But it's half the modules were updated, so there's compatibility issues with half of them. And so it's like, you need to update. And I was like, okay. But then the other ones were just like completely broke it, so I just turned them completely off. I actually had to at one point I had to uninstall a couple of them because I just couldn't start the server.
Oh, I think it wiped out all of my notes.
Okay. Well,
Ouch.
Was it putting it in your character sheet?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where? Okay.
It's not a huge deal, but like
reshared. There's one. Yeah, I think it'll be better if you put it in your journal for notes, unless it's like, because I don't think the character sheet. So when I reset and I have to re-import from D&D Beyond, it'll reset. It will only take all the data from D&D Beyond and put it in.
It kept my character sheet journal the last time we did it when we leveled up.
And it may have been with the update.
Yeah, because I have a field where I can like type in it now, but everything is blanked out. So
fuck. Yeah, I was talking. Sorry, I was talking to the neighbor lady. I got
it's
super
not a
fucking
huge
distracted.
deal, but there might be like a few things where it's like I had it written down, but I don't remember it.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I I added in the journal section now, so that should always stay in place, even with the back and forth between D&D Beyond and Foundry. But everyone has their own folder now, and they can add entries there.
Yeah.
I don't know. And you can add. Yeah. I think that'll be more dependable when they update and things like that. I think it has to do with the way. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to figure it out. There's a couple notes that are probably important.
Hello?
Hello?
Mine?
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Just making sure I apologized.
Lucas Norcard is here. Need to enter.
Why are you guys so quiet?
This is the important thing.
Can you guys send me the thing to get in?
Send you the thing to get in.
D, you have it. It's in the Facebook Messenger. I've sent it to you 1,000,000 times.
Facebook Messenger?
Okay.
I don't have
it's
my
on
phone.
your computer. It's in Discord Messenger. I've sent it to you 1,000 different ways.
Files are in the computer.
In the computer.
I
Oh,
think...
did you?
Wait, no, wait.
Yeah, I was out in the backyard and moved a
it's
piece of fence post.
It's not there.
Maybe lady started talking to me. Yes, it is.
It's the Facebook
Oh.
chat is asking you to link the live stream, Russell.
Found it.
Thanks, babe.
Where am I open that? We have an awesome recap last week.
Hello.
Should I go get a drink before we start?
Yeah. Oh, you mean alcohol or? Well, what have you? You're an adult.
I don't know why you're trying to specify what I'm drinking.
What are you drinking, Cook? Tell me exactly what it is. Yeah, with the one at the end.
What should I have? Maybe I'll
I'm trying to
have.
decide if Russell's gonna allow it.
Oh, okay. Let me think about it then.
A redneck martini.
Might just have some Henry McKenna 10. You know, just a little bourbon.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah, that
Tranny
sounds.
Fluid, little Bud Light.
Some bourbon.
Luke
I can
Snowcod.
either go down the alcohol path or I can crack an energy drink right now.
Energy drinks at 9 o'clock.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. Yeah, because I'm gonna need a little pick me up. I'm gonna just. All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
If we talk to horses improperly, it's gonna be energy drinks.
Hunter, are we gonna go camping in your backyard? Is that the idea?
If you want, when? Anytime, baby.
Wouldn't it just be hanging out in your house?
Why don't you want to camp in the backyard?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna go all the way to your house, I might as well just stay in your house.
What, are you gonna sleep on the couch?
Yeah, we'll call it camping in your living room.
This isn't Russell's house. Everyone in this house gets a spare bedroom for entertainment.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, my house isn't bigger.
What?
I don't know. What?
What?
What'd
I'm
you
so
say?
confused.
I'm confused too.
Hey, reach out to get offended by that one.
I heard, here's what I heard. Maybe I heard it backward. I heard that you have a spare room for everyone to stay in at your house.
I said literally the opposite.
Okay, I
said,
misunderstood.
this isn't Russell's house.
It doesn't say
Everyone
it.
here gets a spare bedroom for entertainment purposes. Nobody can stay here. You
God.
have a bedroom people can sleep in.
Okay, got it. Yep, misunderstood. Offense retracted.
Oh God! All right, wait. What's
Offense is in retrograde.
is this streaming on YouTube or what?
YouTube. I linked it in Messenger, I think.
Hall wanted to watch. It's
Yeah.
the Bardley DM. You don't show up.
Oh wow, nice.
I don't. It should be.
Oh, you have to make it search for it.
What? You could just share the link that I put in.
Okay.
No, I'm on my streaming computer for that.
Mm.
I'm doing a private roll. See what I
Copy.
get.
It's not a private roll.
Ooh, wait. It says private roll.
Oh wait, I get to see it. You hide nothing from me. That's right. I'm the DM. I saw it. No secrets. All right.
Can Hall chat to you from here?
Yeah, I can. I probably won't
Where
interact
do you
with chat.
We're
Oh,
getting
here it
that
is.
roll out of the way.
All right. So who would like to lead the recap? I mean, I'm sure there's different perspectives here on what happened last week. Oh, so quick note. You notice your character sheet is a little bit clunky right now. That's because there was an update. I had to disable the module that made it clean. Also, the measurement tool for like projecting how far you can move is also disabled because of that same update. So there's just two call outs from that's different from last week. But other than that, I think I'll give. No. Anybody want to do a recap? What happened? What did and didn't happen last week?
Yeah.
There we were.
We villainized a bunch of drug users and then murdered them all without much question.
We were strolling on our way back to our home after defeating the mighty monk. And We happened upon a guy who had the shit beat out of him.
True.
So we asked him who did it. And he said that the people in this house over here did it. So we simply kicked the door open and fucking handled business.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a classic whodunit.
Yeah. And once we were done handling the business, most of them had very incriminating knees.
And most of them had.
We hired the lone survivor as our helper.
Yep. After saving them from the mimic.
Yes, it was a house full of drug addicts that we saved from a mimic.
Oh my god.
Do you know how many
Do
you know how many individuals you killed?
Nope. I'd like to know.
You killed 10.
How many the mimic killed?
The mimic killed.
All right.
There we go.
The mimic killed 10 individuals.
It's
Okay.
a damn shame.
All right.
Such a shame.
Any other perspectives of last week?
That about sums it up, really.
I ripped someone's head off.
I thought you allegedly ripped someone's head off.
We killed a man while he was taking a shit.
Yeah, because he smiled at me weirdly, so I ripped his head off.
Yeah, I think the one that when we killed the guy taking a shit probably left the biggest mark.
I also got killed elbow dropping a carpet.
Yeah, that too.
Very sticky carpet. All right, who are we killing next?
All right. So, you left off. You received a string of letters from that you found inside this hideout. You also have that map that is unlabeled. And you received some information around the potential second location that there's a bar that exists in one of the large like Waterdeep giant statues. That somebody had informed you that may be the second location. However, so we left off. You took a rest for the night. We're waking up in the morning. And so just waking up right at the crack of dawn or whenever you wake up, we're going to go ahead and do some con saving throws for both Morningstar and Parthenax. So they did not sleep soundly last night.
Hell of a night.
Yeah, it was these are our good aligned characters. But they were visited by some things in the night, so what we're just going to do is start off the day with a nice wake up and a good old con saving throw.
You good?
Well, we got haunted by ghosts.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
I wait.
And
I woke
Morningstar?
up to play some. Never mind.
Okay.
I was deeply disturbed by what I had dreamt.
All right. So you both take 1 point of psychic damage. Just to start off the day, so you just reduce your hit points by 1 for the day.
Okay.
Now we do
All right.
that.
No, you're evil incarnate. You don't do that.
Okay, so you wake up.
I still have access to Damon.
You what?
It's fine. Continue.
Okay, and you hear a knock at your door. At your front door, and it's more not really a gentle knock; it's more of a pounding at your front door.
Did you hear it?
I ready my quarterstaff.
Okay.
I stand on the other side of the door.
I ready my knife.
Yeah, this is this door here. You ready your
Door?
knife? Okay.
I'll
You don't
go
need to look
answer the
guilty.
door. I'll go answer the door.
I'm
Okay.
ready.
I went outside.
Let me bring you back inside.
I'm gonna walk there. I'm gonna ready my dagger.
Okay, let me bring you back inside. Let me bring you back.
I'm out.
All right, where are you?
I forget that yeets you into a different map.
Yeah.
so-
All right, so you guys are just kind of you ready your quarterstaff, probably back there. Morningstar, Parthenax,
We're hanging back.
hanging back. Got it. All right. So you open up the door, and you're greeted by two individuals. And you see also in the street, so looking past them, you also see that there's guards everywhere that are just kind of stationed outside of each door, pairs of guards outside of each door. And there's a pair of individuals standing before you. One that is short and kind of stout, and the other one's kind of tall. Let's see here.
Wait, can I open the door?
Yeah, the door's open. They are just standing there, so let's see.
Well, howdy, gentlemen.
Hello. So the person that's talking is the tall one. The short one is just kind of staring at you. He has these green-colored glasses, and he's just kind of staring. The taller individual, he introduces himself as... You guys kept moving around. I need to start pausing it.
No, you're fine. I understand.
Himself.
I understand. I was trying to go to a very specific spot. Come on.
So this is the taller individual. This is what he looks like. He's holding his little notebook. He says, "My name is Saith Cromley. I am the in the part of the Inspector General's office. And this here is Barnabas Blastwing, our lead inspector. So yesterday there were some happenings in your little alley that we are now investigating. We just have some questions for you about your knowledge." And then the shorter guy just continues looking at you guys through his little glasses. This is the.
Let me see him.
Sorry.
Do I have to call
No. This is what he looks like. He's just staring. He's just standing there staring, his purple robes and his little green glasses, just staring next to him.
I think I know where you got those robes.
D?
It's like, all right. So a couple questions. We've been talking around, and you guys showed some interest. First of all, do you know of anything that's happened in the area, or heard anything? Do you know why we're investigating?
Well, sure I do. Yeah, there was a mimic attack at that house across the way. Luckily, me and my band of fellow adventurers were able to intercede, and while we couldn't rescue everyone, we did manage to rescue one of the occupants of the house.
Mm-hmm. And what placed you at the scene of the crime? Like, what prompted you to... How did you know there was a mimic attacking on the inside?
Well, we heard the screams from coming from inside the house. We were on our way back from, I don't know, what's the mountain called? Does it have a name? The mountain.
Monk Mountain.
Monk Mountain.
Yeah, okay, Monk Mountain.
And, as we were going down the road back to our establishment here, we heard the screams coming. So we kicked down the door and interceded as quickly as we could. But unfortunately, I mean, I'm sure that you've seen the inside of the house. So,
all right. And this is what kind of establishment is this that you have here?
Haunted.
Great question.
Okay, I see. And what brings you?
We're in talks with the local, merchant and vendor guilds. We're trying to source a bunch of contracts and materials to fix this place up. It's been a nightmare. But eventually we want to open it up as a potentially a tavern once we get all the necessary licensing and tax documents. I'm sure I'm sure you're well aware of.
I'm sure. I am. I'm quite aware, and you have permits for all this, right?
Well, that's what I was just saying. We're getting all the permits before we set up shop. Obviously.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, we don't want to be in breach of any laws or anything.
Okay. And so at this moment, the green glass the guy with the green glasses, he looks right
Russell,
at Lux.
It's you, okay?
And he looks at Lux, and then he whispers something in Cromley's ear, and Cromley's like, "Okay, you there, Elemental? Are you where did you get that there dagger?" The mimic dagger. He's referring to the mimic dagger that you now have, the tooth dagger.
D.
What?
Where'd you get it?
I got it from a classmate.
From the mimic.
Yeah, from the mimic.
From the mimic? Okay. And the little man then looks around, whispers something else in Cromley's ear. and he looks over at the Dragonborn. He's like, does that Dragonborn breathe fire?
Fire? Nope.
What is he?
Not
breathe?
that kind of dragon.
What kind of Dragonborn is he?
Well, I'm just a humble paladin. I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Okay. All right. Well, Were you gonna say something?
Nope, stop.
Okay. All right. Well, those are all of our questions. Again, thank you very much for answering your door at this early morning. And yeah, we may or may not be in contact. Do you happen to have that boy around? Is he around in the area?
Yeah, we let him stay at our, residence, as it were, here because, obviously he had nowhere else to go. His home just got terrorized by a monster. So.
Mm-hmm. And would you mind if we spoke to him?
Oh, not at all. You might want to give him, a little bit of time. He's still sleeping in right now. He had one hell of a night, as I'm sure you can imagine. But if you want to come back and say, I don't know, an hour, we'll make sure that he's up and ready to help in any way he can.
We'll be around. Let us know if you hear anything else. Again, thank you for your time. And Cromley, he just waves goodbye, and then the other man, he just turns around and walks away without saying a word. All right. Okay. So what would you guys like to do?
I think we need to go prep our witness.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that this is already all handled?
I said you think it's all handled, but it hasn't been.
You said the police believe your story. There's no investigation. They believe the kid. They already interviewed the kid.
We did rolls, but there's only been one day that's passed.
Oh, okay.
The initial story they believed, you basically reported the story to the police, but now there's a more extensive investigation happening because it was a large murder, and it's just an interesting circumstances. When you reported the crime, they believed what you said at that time. Was it. Yeah.
It is a large monster attack. I'm sure it's getting plenty of eyes on it.
I'm gonna close the door now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what would you guys like to do?
Let's go prep him.
Yeah, I think I need to go prep the witness.
I'll go with you.
Okay. Who's joining? Who's doing what?
I'm joining him.
I'm
where's
still
my
very
dad?
preoccupied with my dream, so I'm gonna be in the corner drinking.
Okay.
I walked outside.
Okay. Where would you guys like to prep this witness?
In the basement.
Okay. You walked outside. All right. I don't know where I just dropped you.
I think I'm in the.
Did I just go?
I'm in some area. I don't know. I'm lost.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know where you are. Okay. Let me drop you in the basement. Parthenax is not joining. Tears down here.
Who wants to grab the kid?
All right, so the kid's down here. Stuck in here. All right. So you guys are in the basement.
How's he looking?
Very fearful.
That's good.
It looks like he didn't sleep at all.
All right, listen. What's your name?
He's like, my name is. Give me 1 second. My name is. I forgot. I don't remember my name.
Well played, Cook.
I don't remember.
He says he doesn't remember.
I don't remember my name. What do you want my name to be?
Oh, am I down here too? What's up?
Oh,
Billy Bird. Billy Bird. That's a good name.
I feel like I'm Ramsay from Game of Thrones. Couldn't call this kid Reek or something.
Pavel. My name is Pavel.
Pazel?
Pavel.
All right, listen, Pazel.
Pavel.
We gotta get our. Don't correct me. First off, we need to get our story straight. What do you remember from last night?
I don't know.
You better start talking, buddy.
I was in the entrance, guarding the entrance, as I do.
We gotta kill him.
And I heard screams from down below, and you guys, I yelled for help, and you guys heard it, and you burst down the door, and I pointed in fear, and you guys ran downstairs and killed the mimic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, what? Oh yeah.
All right. So we.
And how good are the
the...
how good are the police at protecting people in this town?
A little more context. Are you asking the kid, or are you asking?
Yeah, I'm asking the kid.
Well, I thought they do well.
Yeah. All right.
Well, here you are.
Yeah. Here I am.
Can I intimidate him?
He's already.
I think we're doing a great job, D. I think you might have 4 times advantage if you try to intimidate him.
Can I intimidate him?
Sure.
No,
Roll to intimidate.
that's redundant.
Normal or advantage? Normal?
Advantage.
Bye.
We're gonna kid's gonna have a fucking.
All right. Well, he looks intimidated, but he's not looking at you.
Stealth away.
Listen, that story checks out.
Mhm.
There's going to be some investigators who are going to ask you what happened. And as long as you stick to the story,
Mhm.
nothing bad is going to happen to you, okay?
Mhm.
Who the hell's Ted Vagina?
When do I get to talk to them?
You're sounding a little too eager. From
Oh, no. Just so I can prepare myself mentally.
Oh,
In an hour.
We said in about an hour.
Okay.
But I'll have you know, if you cross me, even if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to kill you.
Okay. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. That's the story.
otherwise, we're cool. And you can work with us.
Otherwise, we're all good, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we hug him like a fucking drug dealer that just threatened to break my knee.
You end up like Dorland guy.
Okay. Can I make like an insight check to see if this dude's with us, or is he just putty right now?
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh my god. That's a high number.
So he seems on board right now, but he's also in a lot of fear. But he seems like agreeable to anything that you say right now.
All right. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. I'm just gonna say, remember what I said. I'm gonna point in his face. Get your head right, and we'll have a long, fruitful friendship ahead of us.
Or if you don't,
Okay.
you're going
Okay.
to toilet.
Damon, you can't intimidate him. You failed.
Was that Gollum?
Okay. So, okay. Now, what would you guys like to do? You want to wait for the investigators to come by, or?
I'm gonna go to the bookstore.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the purple man. I'm gonna go to that purple. I'm gonna go to the blacksmith. Did he craft it already?
Craft what? Oh, you already have the mimic deck.
Oh.
They already did that too.
Yeah.
That's he pointed at it that you had it. All
I'd
right.
like to go hunt for some food.
Can I take a nap?
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
Morningstar's gonna take a nap.
Yeah, 'cause I need a good night's sleep. So
So,
I'll go buy beer.
Let's just wait. Let's just.
and you guys are gonna wait. And Parthenax, you're gonna go over to the. So you go outside, and there's guards everywhere. They will not let you into any of the buildings. Everything's kind of on lockdown as they investigate this alley.
Oh.
And they actually point at you and say, "Get back in your house."
Oh.
I have an idea.
I guess I'm taking a nap then.
Okay.
Wait, no, I have an
You
idea.
didn't have a good night's sleep.
Hey,
No,
Birdman.
D.
Oh.
No,
I want to get beer.
I'm gonna go up in my tower. I'm
Okay.
just gonna kick it.
All right.
I'm gonna play some board games.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say an hour pass as you guys do like hang out in your tavern, taking naps, looking around, and you get another knock at your door. And it is Cromley and Blastwing again, and they're requesting to see the boy.
I grab the boy and bring him upstairs.
Okay.
We don't need to grab him. He's a free man.
Well, he's not in the basement
Yeah.
when they get there. He's already up there.
Okay. So he's up there. Yeah. You answer the door. There's the boy. So let's just put you guys up here.
We're just killing this campaign right now.
I'm still in a random room. I don't know where oh, here I go.
No.
I'm fast traveling. Hold on.
I have sword. Holding my dagger in my hand.
I don't know where you guys are going.
You're pushing us through this door, and if you move through a door, it chucks you out.
Oh my god.
This door right here.
Okay. Let's just.
That's why we keep going outside, is because we're moving through a door, not going into it.
Okay.
Can I
You
move
guys are
like
here.
on the side of the door again?
Yeah.
Where I was last
You
time?
go ahead and move yourself. All right. So you answer the door, and again, Cromley's the one asking the question. He's like, "Hello, what's your name, boy?" He introduced himself. My name is Pavel. And what happened at the other night? I hear that you were a member of this crew that was murdered. And he answers, and he repeats back the story that you guys briefed him on. Basically, I was there. I heard that there was a mimic. I heard screams from the basement. I looked down there and I saw a mimic just flailing about, and I called for help. And these lovely adventurers here, they barged in and they saved me. But unfortunately, the rest of my crew died. And then Grum was like, "Okay." And he points at the boy and says, "For the crime of involuntary manslaughter, you are under arrest." And he slaps cuffs on Pavel.
Oh, well, nope.
No?
I step in front.
No,
Yep.
What do you mean involuntary manslaughter?
We have reason to believe.
No, that's not evidence.
There was... Okay, so... Not reason to believe. We have forced entry on a door below that released the mimic that was stored in the basement. This puts the boy at the scene of the crime and having knowledge of the mimic in the basement, releasing it to kill his fellow members and take their money and rob them. You guys were just at the right place, right time, and probably were hearing screams as well. And so you were able to stop the mimic, but not before everybody was killed. But he knowingly released the mimic, even if it was a pet, upon knowing the destruction that it would cause upon the members of his crew.
So you're telling me a mimic couldn't get through a door?
Not that kind of mimic. That kind of mimic must be placed in the room of where it is at. It has to be moved. And we think that he was able to get it upstairs and open the doors.
So you're saying
without
this,
attacking him.
This little kid moved the mimic.
How else do you explain that he got out, and how else do you explain that the mimic was able to escape its area?
One of the other people could have moved the mimic. One of the dead people
First
found
off,
the mimic.
that mimic moved on its own volition because nobody could touch the mimic without being adhered to it. So if in fact this boy did move the mimic, he would then be thusly adhered to it.
Not if you wear special gloves with oil on it.
Well, check his hands for oil. He hasn't showered.
Well, we have reason to believe that. See, right now we have a warrant for his arrest. We think that this was and he presents a warrant for the arrest of this boy. Because and what the warrant is saying is that you must that he is charged with involuntary manslaughter for killing his crew and releasing that mimic upon his people.
I refuse to believe he's that good of a liar.
What benefit would he get from killing his own crew?
He would get I don't know. I don't know what's going through his head, but we have that he was at the scene of the crime, that he was a member of the crew, that he's the only one that survived, unless you know of somebody else that was able to do this.
Like a mimic?
Somebody had to open. The mimic cannot open that door.
How would a teenage boy kill an entire house of fully grown adults?
And then go upstairs. And then what's the plan then?
So
mimics don't follow any sort of like they're monsters, aren't they? Like,
so he's gonna go down and collect the gold?
So the issue is
like...
that basically the mimic the mimic was placed down there. It can be, the mimics can be moved, and that it was down there. There was knowledge that it was there. His boss's room was down there, but he was unable to get the goods that were inside of his boss's rooms. Those are now in custody, and the gold is now in custody. He had knowledge of that, but he was not able to retrieve those goods because you guys intervened and were able to kill the mimic.
So you're saying he took the mimic and moved it.
He released the mimic.
House of people.
He released the mimic.
No. You said he moved it. You said he moved it because he had special oil gloves, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying he did all of that, yet somehow forgot to get the loot he was after, allegedly.
He could not get past the mimic. This is what we have, and we have a warrant for his arrest. He's scheduled to be hung tomorrow.
Absolutely not.
So you're saying, so what are you saying? What is your proposal? That he did not do it?
No.
Very clearly, yes, he did not do it.
It could have been a third party, but not this tiny, scared kid.
All right, so you're vouching for this kid.
This kid is under our charge. No harm shall befall him.
Okay. We
can assist you in the investigation in any way, happy to help. But I can guarantee you this child is innocent.
We do not believe. We are trying to find a culprit. He's the only inside man that we could think of.
Other than the mimic in the house. Yeah.
The mimic that cannot open the door the way the door was unlocked. It was not forced open, the one to the basement. That means that there was knowledge of somebody unlocking it. And the door only opens from the top. The secret door only opens from the top. There's a glyph that is in the basement that only is able to be triggered by an intelligent being that unlocks that door.
Out of everyone involved, you seem to have the most knowledge of how this would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that all of the people that lived in that house are registered. You know every single person that lives in the house.
What are you asking exactly? Are you asking
how many people live in that house?
So we have 10 bodies.
How many people live in that house?
We don't have a registration how many people live in that house.
So you have no idea if anyone else was in that house.
No, but the boy never said he's the guard of the front door. There's no other entrance in or out. He is the keeper of the door. And he's saying that there's no one that came in or out of the house. And he didn't say that there was any. He said that the mimic killed his whole crew. He's the one that just said that.
You're saying there's no other way into
No
or
way
out
to
of
the
that
house.
house.
Correct.
Other than the front door. There isn't a window, a second door, anything? Because I guarantee you there is.
There's a second floor window.
To the basement. He guards the base because it. What
No,
he's
he
saying,
guards the front door.
He guards the front door.
He's the
which
front
goes
door
right
guard.
down. He is the. There's only one way, so basically it goes. I have the layout of the house. Basically, it goes front door. Then there's a right behind him is the stairway to the basement. And there's no sign of forced entry anywhere else. And he's saying that he guarded the door, and we don't have another suspect. But we place him at the scene of the crime. We have the motive with the gold in the boss's basement. We have.
He doesn't have the gold. There's no
he
motive.
he wasn't able to get it. He wasn't able to get it because he called for help. The mimic, I don't know if it got out of control or got away from him, like his plan went south. But when he called for
What
help,
about the gloves? He had special gloves.
Listen,
Right.
that house, as much as it pains me to say, and I don't want to speak ill of the dead, believe me, but there was drug use happening in that house. It wouldn't surprise me if any one of them stumbled into that door and unlocked it and released a mimic.
So you're saying that somebody on drugs accidentally triggered the glyph.
That seems way more likely than a scared teenager murdering 8 of his own crew to get treasure that he doesn't have with gloves he also doesn't have.
The inability to go back in to get the treasure. And then screams that there's a mimic.
This
out of
seems like,
fear.
to me, this seems like a drug-addled, unfortunate series of events.
Go to give me a persuasion.
Oh god. That was
Craziness.
With advantage, right? Because that's pretty.
No, they're very suspicious. It's a standard roll.
That die didn't even roll.
Yeah, it did roll. It did roll. No, we're going with the first roll. All right.
That's my role. I'm talking too.
Me too. I'm gonna talk too. Let me do it again.
No, you're good.
Are we doing another roll or no?
Cook just
I
lets
wanna
out a
do it
stream
again.
of.
That's what you sound like.
Can I do
All right.
one?
All right. Well, let nothing happen to the boy. We are going to review these facts. We have the warrant. If anything happens to the boy, or you leave town, or he leaves town, he is your accountability at this point. We'll review these facts and review our case. But at this time, we think we can get the conviction in a court. And
I'll go grab the basket of mushrooms they were bringing to us, and I'll give it to them as evidence as drug use.
okay, we'll submit that into evidence. And they actually believe that they have a conviction, and they think they have a plausible story. And they do have a warrant. And they're a little taken aback that you would take a stand for this boy.
We
Having
saved
just
him.
met
We're
him
not going to let you go kill him.
Having just met him. Okay. Well,
It's an absurd story. It doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Listen, you can ask. Fuck, I had this guy's name written down. Who's the dude who hired us in the first place?
Volo.
You can listen. Go ask Volo. Go ask that noble that we literally saved his life. Go ask the other dude who we saved his life to. These were all in my journal that got deleted. You can go ask them. We are top-notch folk.
all right. Well, we know where you live, and but yeah, don't let anything happen to him.
He's not guilty. He'll be fine.
Wait, you know where we live? Is that a threat?
No, it's not a threat. It's just we know.
Facts.
It's just we know where
They're
you live.
standing in our door.
We'll be back. We know where he is. We are writing him down as being here. Don't let anything happen to him.
Yeah, we've given him a job at our establishment, so he's not gonna go anywhere.
Okay.
Now, if anyone tries to come and take him without, proper, process or anything, that's a different story.
All right. We will, like I said, we'll review our facts and get back to you with the results. We'll continue our investigation. The short man looks a little bit deflated, but he still continues to stare straight ahead.
Fucking harpy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, have a good day, and we'll be in touch.
You too.
Sweet. Where are we going? Do we just do a long rest and then continue this in the morning?
Well, it's still the morning.
I know.
Okay.
Hey, kid, everything's gonna be fine. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, he's just shaking now because now he's being threatened by the town guard to kill him as well.
Follow me.
Everybody wants to kill him.
Those guards ain't nothing. Those are paper people. You're safer with us.
Yeah, I'll make one of them float if they come.
That's Inspector Blastwing. He always gets his man.
Yeah, well, he's got the wrong guy, huh?
Yes.
I laugh and stare into his fucking eyes.
I stare with my
That's a really creepy laugh.
I stare with my
Okay, what'd you guys like to do?
What are we doing? We got a mission?
Time to drag
Any
him.
taxis nearby making noises?
I'm gonna
Well,
drag
apparently
him.
we can't. I'm gonna step outside. Can we leave yet?
Yeah, you can leave. Now you can leave.
Okay, so all
The
the
town
guards
guard
went
is
away?
they're making their way out. They're cleaning up and slowly making their way out of the alley.
Outside.
We should get this kid some poison in case he wants to poison himself last minute before he gets hung.
Okay.
We're back inside. I kind of go outside. I thought we were allowed outside.
All right, so we're just wandering the streets.
Well, we have this map that we could investigate.
Wait, where's that? Where's that go?
Yeah.
I want to go training.
So you were told of a.
Lacrosse folder. Fucking empty.
It should have a journal in it.
We have to find a big Birdman statue.
Journal. New page. Last page. Add a page. Create new page. Oh.
The name of the
That's
place.
step we're on?
Yeah. So the name of the place. Do you guys still have access to that map? Can you see the map?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
looking at the map.
So you were formed of this restaurant bar that exists in one of the statues. It's called Soaring Delights, which is, and it's inside of the first floor of the Hawkman statue, which is one of the fabled walking statues of Waterdeep.
Oh, that's right. Hawkman.
Can you bring the map?
So is that where you'd like to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
So going, so nothing really uneventful. Is everyone going to this?
Yep.
Okay. So you approach this statue, this massive statue. It appears to be look like an Aarakocra with furled wings and outstretched left arm.
Yeah,
And
that's like you.
and one of its other arm is in moderate state of disrepair.
Who?
Part of the interior has been hollowed out, the first floor of it, to make this, or it's been hollowed out to make a multi-floor tower inside. And this is Soaring Delights. As you enter, you are greeted by the shopkeeper, and she welcomes you inside. She's like, "Welcome to Soaring Delights. What can I do for you?"
We would like a table.
Okay. All of you shared same table, or multiple tables, or just one table?
Well, how big of a table do you have?
we could fit you all around a table. We could squeeze you together. We pull up an extra chair. We just opened. We were planning for a smaller.
What is that? The number of the table with the number of seats that would accommodate the number of people we have.
What? So what else?
Is this your first day?
What, I'm sorry. What I was asking is, are all of you sitting together? Are you all together? Some of you going to the bar? I didn't know. You're kind of. Anyway, yeah, I'll bring you to a table for you all to sit together.
All right,
Thanks.
sounds great.
We just opened. I'm sorry. We literally opened last week.
Yeah, when your lack of social skills bleeds into the NPCs.
I feel like every NPC is a Morty.
So she seats you and she brings water and gives you a menu. Is there anything that
So
you
is
would like?
this considered the first floor of the Birdman statue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I take some beer?
What's
Yeah,
under the
give you a
first
beer.
floor?
So there's the ground.
Oh, you are delightful to talk to. I appreciate every moment of you standing here.
Yeah. Well, here's some waters.
I'll say,
and what can
I'll say, well, hey, we're actually working on this little scavenger hunt. I was wondering, maybe you can help us out, actually, and I'll kick a chair out.
Okay. So she sits down. It's like, how can I be of assistance?
So I'll So we have this scavenger hunt, and it says that our next clue, and I'm not showing her the map, is in the first floor of the big Birdman statue. This has got to be it, right?
I mean, it aligns. Yeah.
So what do you think? You're here all the time. What do you think? Where's this clue at? Can you help us out?
So we just acquired this place last week. The previous tenants passed away. And we just opened up this place. We wanted to do like a kind of an airy bird themed restaurant.
Racist, but fine.
Well,
Little
I don't know. I really don't have any hints here. I can maybe let you look around. However, my sister probably wouldn't like that very much. If you wanted to volunteer in the kitchen or something, you could probably be able to look around out of the guys.
We have a cleric and a druid who are itching to do some good in the world.
Okay.
I'm sure they would be more than happy to volunteer and help out in exchange for us, rummaging around the joint.
All right, so
Yeah.
I won't be able to let you walk around unless you're volunteering, but I can let them walk around if you wouldn't mind just serving tables and such.
What?
So
You're not
basically,
letting us walk around.
basically, if you're able to walk around the establishment, if you're disguised as somebody that is a employee of the establishment, as hired help, because her sister doesn't like random people in her new building that she just bought, people that she doesn't know just walking through her new establishment.
Gotcha.
I'll serve some tables, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your specials?
So our specials are, so we have this tea, that is infused with like bubbles, and it's like an airy bubble tea. And then we've got this sandwich.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
With it's very crunchy. And so we air fry it on the outside. We basically have this little
air fryers.
Yeah. So we like focus the sun. We found that we can use the sun, and if we blow on it with the with the wind, we're able to fry the thing, and it makes it.
All right. What's the name of the sandwich? Come on.
It's
A blowy Reuben.
Sun, bro.
It's a
Oh no.
it's a fluffy munchie, but
David's losing it.
um,
It's a fluffy munchie.
fluffy munchie. But those are our specials.
Can I use my lantern to see with him? I have a lantern.
Ah, my
Yeah.
eyes, my dark vision. It's
You see a tunnel that goes into the side of the hill. Are you wanting to go
What
with?
if I try
Okay.
my
in it.
dark vision?
Let me just do this stream real quick.